The 2D patch is a 2D object that looks like a square when you drag it into the scene tree and or the scene editor window. And if you click on the icon to go into the properties window of the 2D patch, you're presented with a lot of options. To get this to work, the most easiest thing to do right out of the box to get this to work is to come down here to the interactive mode and turn that on. And when you do that, you see you get these little handles here. The 2D patch allows us to take these handles and drag them around. However, before we do that, since we are in interactive mode, we'll need to enable our scene script button here in our scene editor window. Now we can come over and take these little control points here and drag them around however we need them. So if we wanted to make a specific shape that may not be in our built-ins, we can use the 2D patch to do that. So as I drag these corners around here, you can see how we can create different shapes. Now there's other options here. First, down the bottom, since we are using the interactive mode, it also has manual control here. So we can take one of these handles and slide them around as well. So we have an X value that we can adjust. We have a Y value that we can adjust. And there's a U and a V value for each point as well. So if we come up a little bit, we have a control point size. If you wanted to decrease or increase the size of those control points, you could. Now, as you create a curve here, you can also increase the resolution in between these points to smooth things out. So we have a resolution X and a resolution Y, and you can increase them to smooth out the spaces in between the control points. Once you do have your shape, you can further modify it with your materials or texture. And even if you want to extrude it or add any other function to it, you can as well. So we just turn that 2D object into a 3D object here as well. Now with the 2D patch, if you do need specific information on what every single option in here is, you can click this little I button here and it will give you a good list of what each property within the 2D patch does.